Good morning, everybody. Today we want to balance the equation in 4 steps. Balancing the equation. First step, we will write the equation with correct formulas. Example, formation of water. How it is possible? The hydrogen gas and oxygen gas react and it forming the water. So we are writing the correct formulas, hydrogen and oxygen as a reactants. These are the reactants and it forming the water. So it is called a product. So we are writing the correct formula of reactants and products. It will be separated with arrow mark. First step, what is the first step? We are writing the correct formula of the equation, reactants and products. Next, second step. So we want to balance the number of atoms on both sides. That means reactions and products. We want to balance the number of atoms of both sides, reactants and products. For this, we don't touch the ratio of the hydrogen or ratio of the oxygen. We want to put the correct coefficient before the formula. We want to don't touch the ratio of atoms, only we put the suitable coefficients before the formula. What is coefficient? You can put, for example, here we are observing on LHS. LHS means left hand side, RHS means right hand side. Number of atoms of hydrogen. How many hydrogens are there? 2. Hydrogen atoms are 2, left side. On right side also number of atoms are 2. And we are observing number of atoms oxygen on left side 2. But number of atoms on right side is 1. So we want to balance it. For that we put the suitable coefficients. Oxygen here 2, oxygen here only 1. But you don't put 2. It is the wrong method. So we want to put the suitable coefficient on before the formula. We want to put the suitable coefficient before the formula. So these two belongs to this hydrogen and these two belongs to this oxygen. How many oxygen atoms are there? So it becomes 2. So right hand side atoms is oxygen atoms is 2 and left hand side oxygen atoms also so 2. And hydrogen atoms become 4. So we want to make it 4 hydrogen atoms on left side also. So we can take 2 as a coefficient before the hydrogen. Now you can count 2 to the 4 hydrogen atoms. Here also 2 to the 4 hydrogen atoms. Okay, balanced. Next, oxygen atoms 2. Oxygen atoms. Here no, you don't touch here. You don't touch the ratio of oxygen atoms, but you put the proper coefficient before the formula. So these two also belongs to this oxygen. So now you can observe the ratio. Hydrogen atoms left side 4, right side also 4. Oxygen left side 2, right side also 2. So it was balanced. Next, third step, we want to minimize the coefficient. Sometimes the coefficient may be divided with a suitable number. That means we want to make it a smallest whole number of coefficient number. But here it was not required. Example, the equation like this. You can think like this. It's not a example 4H2 2O2 4H2O. So here 4 2 4. It will be divided with 2. So you can minimize the equation. You want to make it a smallest whole number. So you can divide it with 2. 2 2s are 4. So here 2 1s are 2. Next 2 4s are 2 2s are 4. So it will become like this. That means we want to minimize the equation to get the smallest whole numbers of coefficient. Next, last step is verifying the equation. Verifying the equation for the balancing of atoms on both sides. Verifying, is it right or not? 4 hydrogen, 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen. So the equation will be balanced. Like this we want to balance the so many equations. Okay, we will see next one. What is the question? How many grams of sodium is required to prepare 4 grams of hydrogen? 4 grams of hydrogen పొందాలంటే ఎంత సోడియం కావాలి? By treating with the excess of water. That means reaction with the water. So we are writing the balanced equation. Sodium reacting with the water and forming NaOH and H2. So 2Na plus 2H2O gives us to 2NaOH plus hydrogen gas. So we want to find out the molecular weight. 2Na 2Na plus 2H2O gives rise to 2NaOH plus H2. 2Na means atomic weight 2 into 23, that equal to 46 grams. H2O, 2 into H2O we know it 18, so 36 grams. NaOH 40, 23 plus 16 plus 1, so 2 into 40, that equal to 80 grams. And hydrogen 1 into 2, that equal to 2 grams. So here 46 grams of sodium forming the 2 grams of hydrogen. So to get 4 grams of hydrogen, how much we will require? So cross multiplication, 4 into 46 by 2. 4 into 46 by 2. Cross multiplication. Okay, we can get 2 ones are 2 twos are. So the answer is 92 grams of sodium. This is the answer. Question: How many grams of sodium is required to prepare 4 grams of hydrogen? 4 grams of hydrogen తయారు చేయాలంటే ఎంత సోడియం కావాలి? So reaction: sodium reacting with water, forming sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. So we write the balanced equation and atomic weight in grams. So here 46 grams sodium is forming 2 grams of hydrogen. So to get 4 grams of hydrogen, how much sodium is required? Cross multiplication, 4 into 46 by 2. So 92 is the answer. Good.